Top news. Couple celebrated end of their vacation with video just before boarding doomed Air India plane. It's a lot to take in, said Nick Meek, whose brother Jamie Meek and his partner Fiongal Greenlaw Meek died in the crash. A British couple who died in the Air India crash appeared in one last Instagram video together shortly before boarding the fateful flight. Jamie Meek and partner Fiongal Greenlaw Meek were among those on Flight AI-171, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, which went down shortly after taking off from Ahmedabad, India, on Thursday, June 12. Meek's brother Nick told British newspaper The Times. The brother said he and others were expecting Jamie, 44, and Fiongal, 39, to return home around 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. He said the couple, who run the Wellness Foundry, were visiting India for a 10-day wellness retreat. Jamie's mother was watching his dog while her son was on the trip, according to Nick. She is not in a good way, he explained. It is all very raw for her at the moment. It's a lot to take in, and we only heard this news a couple of hours ago. Prior to the crash, the couple appeared in one last video on Instagram. In the video, shared by multiple outlets on X, the couple seemed to be preparing to complete their trip. "We are at the airport just boarding," Fiongal said in the clip. He then said, "Goodbye India," ahead of what Jamie suggested would be a 10-hour flight back to England. "My biggest takeaway is to not lose your patience with your partner," Fiongal said with a chuckle in the clip, to which Jamie replied, "You already snapped at me while having chai at the airport. I see you've learned nothing." At the end of the clip, Fiongal said with a smile, "Going back happily calm." Jamie and Fiongal were among 53 British nationals who Air India CEO Campbell Wilson said were on the Boeing 787-8 when it crashed on Thursday. There were 230 passengers and 12 crew members on board at the time, Air India CEO Campbell Wilson said in a statement shared on X. In an update, Air India said 241 of the 242 people on the plane died in the crash. The sole survivor is a 40-year-old British man named Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, according to reports. In addition to the British nationals, there were 169 Indian nationals, 7 Portuguese nationals and 1 Canadian national on the plane, according to Wilson's statement. Wilson said Air India is actively working with the authorities on all of the emergency response efforts. A helpline was also set up for friends and family members impacted by the crash, he added. "This is a difficult day for all of us at Air India, and our efforts now are focused entirely on the needs of our passengers, crew members, their families and loved ones," Wilson said. Wilson also promised to share accurate and timely information as soon as we can, adding that anything we report must be accurate and not speculative.